Smoke won me over. How cigarettes seduced and addicted me. I was 19 when I met Lena, 2 years back. It was a chilly winter night in Portland, Oregon, at a party in an alternative bar near my college. The place was a converted basement, cracked concrete walls, dim lights, and the smell of craft beer mixed with damp air. I was leaning against a corner table with some friends, all of us sipping cold IPAs and laughing at dumb stuff. I'd never been big on serious dating, just a few flings in high school that fizzled out fast. I'd always found smoking kind of intriguing, the way someone holds a cigarette, the smoke curling up, the flick of a lighter. It pulled me in a way I couldn't quite pin down. But it wasn't until I saw Lena that it hit me hard. She showed up with a group, loud and laughing, heading straight for the bar counter. She pulled a pack of Marlboro Reds from her beat-up shoulder bag, took out a cigarette, and stuck it in her mouth while rummaging for a lighter. Her black hair was straight and short, messy at the nape, and she wore an oversized denim jacket with tight black jeans. Nothing fancy, but she had this vibe that grabbed me. My friends were egging me on to talk to someone, but I didn't even hear what Mia said. I handed my beer to her and walked over. The music was loud, but it switched to something slower. An acoustic cover I didn't recognize. "Wanna dance?" I asked, a little awkward. She looked at me, gave a crooked smile and said, "Why not?" She took a deep drag, tossed the cigarette into an empty glass on the counter, and followed me to the makeshift dance floor. We danced close. She was slim, her body warm against mine, the tobacco scent clinging to her jacket. It wasn't magical. I nearly bumped into a table, but I felt this heat watching her easy confidence. I didn't question why she was dancing with me. I wasn't the prettiest girl there, but I had this gut feeling it'd work out. The song ended, and I offered a drink. "If you promise me another dance, I'll take a beer," she teased. We grabbed 2 cans and sat in a dim corner on a splintered wooden bench. "Where's a cigarette?" "I'm dying for one," she muttered, pulling out another Marlboro Red. I grabbed her lighter, a scratched black Bic, before she could, lit it for her and asked, "Where you from?" She inhaled hard, the ember glowing, and said, "Lena. From Eugene, but I'm crashing at a friend's place here for college." The smoke drifted out as she talked, a gray thread that held my eyes. I said my name, Clara, and we chatted about the party, how the place was too packed. She smoked 5 cigarettes while we talked, and I couldn't look away. The way she held the Marlboro, the smoke rising, it stirred something in me. The party was getting stifling. Too many people, the air thick. "Let's get some air," she suggested, cigarette still in her mouth. We stepped outside into Portland's biting cold, sitting on the bar's front steps near an overflowing trash can. She shivered in the wind, and I draped my coat over her. I lit the cigarette she was holding, and she gave me a quick kiss, smoke mixing with her breath, a sharp taste that caught me off guard. She laughed, a little drunk from the beer, and climbed onto my lap, legs straddling me. We made out there. The wind was a pain, and a car honked, but I could feel her chest rise with every drag, the smoke brushing my face. We ended up at my place, a rented room 15 minutes away. A mattress on the floor, moldy walls, total student chaos. She turned off the lights, kicked off her sneakers, and pulled me to bed. It wasn't romantic. Fast, sweaty, real. After, she sat on my lap, back to me, and asked for a cigarette. I lit one for her, and she inhaled deep, like it was air she'd been missing. "Shush for a sec," she said, laughing as I started to speak. The tobacco smell on her hands hit me. Strong, warm. She smoked 2 more before stubbing them out on my nightstand and falling asleep against me. I woke up with her still there, head on my chest. I reached for the Marlboro Reds on the table, and she stirred, coughing, a dry, phlegmy hack she cleared with a rough grunt. "Morning," she whispered, voice low and smooth. I lit one for her, and she dragged hard, letting out a heavy sigh of relief as the smoke spilled from her mouth and nose. We threw on my hoodies and sat tight on my cramped couch. "How long you staying here?" I asked. She took a strong pull. "Back to Eugene in a week. I'm over that place." She switched topics fast, shedding the hoodie and climbing onto me again. I told her my life, mom gone, school ditched, college by sheer grit, while she smoked, nodding like she didn't care much. It wasn't what I said, it was her, cigarette in her mouth, smoke trailing, that kept me hooked. We spent nearly the whole week together. I skipped classes, didn't give a damn. We talked about music, plans, nonsense. Roamed the city, drove to the river in my friend Joanna's borrowed car. She smoked non-stop, said she needed 2 packs a day, but she'd hit 3 before. Prove it, I dared, and she did, chain smoking while I lit them for her. On our last day, we stayed in bed all day. Beer from cans, sex non-stop, and her burning through pack after pack. Smoking's my cardio, she joked, mocking my walking habit. I didn't argue. Watching her puff away was more than enough for me. She went back to Eugene, but we kept in touch. Letters, calls. Her raspy voice on the phone drove me wild. I'd drive to a cheap motel near her place whenever I could. She'd show up, always with a Marlboro in hand, and we'd hole up for the weekend. This year, I finished college and scraped together every penny to rent my own apartment. Lena moved in. 2 packs a day became her norm. She smokes like it's breathing, the cigarette dangling from her mouth like it's part of her. She wears baggy tees and old jeans, barefoot, and I'm still floored watching her inhale. Then I got sucked in. Seeing her smoke hit me so hard I had to try it. One night, I grabbed a Marlboro Red from her pack, lit it, and took a drag. I coughed like hell, throat raw, eyes watering. She laughed. Slow down, goof. I tried again, inhaling gently, and felt a heat in my chest, a weird dizziness. It wasn't great, just odd. But I kept at it, every night, 1 or 2, copying her. The taste got bearable, and I started liking how the smoke looked, the lighter's snap. It went to 5 a day, then 8. That's when I knew I was screwed. I tried quitting once, tossed the pack in the trash, swore I was done. Didn't last half a day. I was shaky, on edge, this hole inside me I couldn't shake. I ran to the corner store, bought another pack, and smoked 2 back to back, the relief hitting like a wave. Now, at 21, I'm at 10 a day. More when she's around. I wake up coughing, chest tight, and need a cigarette with coffee just to start the day. I try cutting back, go a few hours without, promising I'll stop. But my body fights back, hands sweating, head begging, and I give in. Last week, I left for work, freelance graphic design, and forgot my pack. By 11, I was a wreck, heart pounding, craving clawing at me. I bummed a Marlboro from a coworker and smoked by the curb, relieved but pissed at myself. I can't stop. I try, ditch the pack, go a day without, but I'm back at it every time. It's bigger than me. My body demands it, my mind won't let it go. And the worst part? I like it. The way the cigarette feels in my hand, the smoke curling up, the burn in my throat, it grabs me like it did the first time I saw Lena. She laughs when I struggle. You're hooked now, huh? I know I am, trapped, and even though I want out, part of me doesn't. It's the smoke, the routine, the way it makes me feel alive. I'm addicted, and I don't know how to break free. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me through that story. You know, spilling how I got tangled up with smoking, how Lena lit that spark and now I can't break free. It's real, huh? That pull of something you can't shake. But stick around because I've got another wild tale up my sleeve, one that flipped everything I thought I knew about myself. And yeah, about what's possible for guys out there too. 2 years ago, I landed in the craziest spot imaginable. I was the only white chick smack in the middle of a tribal sex ritual in the Congo. Women screaming with pleasure all around, and guys, young and old, rocking the longest, hardest penises I'd ever laid eyes on. It was nuts. And that moment kicked off a journey I never saw coming. I uncovered a 3,000-year-old African secret. A penis growth cocktail those Congo tribesmen have kept locked down for generations. It can boost any guy's size by 35%. Think 3, 4, even 7 inches in just 30 days. I know it sounds wild like, Clara, really? But hear me out for the next couple minutes. This isn't some fairy tale. It's legit, backed by science, proven by over 64,000 people. It's called Primal Grow Pro, a natural supplement that unlocks your penis's true size. No pumps, no junk pills, no risky surgeries. Just a simple trick I saw work firsthand. If you've ever felt small, unsure, or just wanted to step up your game, this is it. The link's waiting for you in the comments. Go check it out. Look, I get it. I'm hooked on smoking, stuck in a vice I can't quit. Maybe you've got your own thing, feeling like you're not enough, like she's secretly wishing for more. I felt that watching Lena puff away, knowing I couldn't match that pull. But size. It's not about luck or genes, it's a sneaky leak in your body, flushing out the nutrients your penis needs to grow. I found a way to fix that leak, and so can you. Guys like James, 45, added 3 inches in 2 months. Natalie, 35, got it for her husband and calls it amazing. Real stories, real change. Check the link in the comments to see for yourself. Here's the catch. Primal Grow Pro isn't some mass-produced gimmick. It's crafted in small batches with ingredients from the purest spots on Earth. It's flying off the shelves. Asia's snagging it faster than we can make it, and stock's low. Right now, you can grab it starting at just $69 a bottle, or save big with the 4-bottle pack at $196, free shipping thrown in. But when it's gone, it's gone. Takes 3 months to restock, and big pharma's itching to shut this down. Don't wait. Head to the comments and click that link before it disappears. Go to the comments right now and click the link to get Primal Grow Pro. 1 bottle kicks things off. 3 inches in 30 days, harder erections, confidence through the roof. 4 bottles? That's a full overhaul. Length, girth, stamina, everything. You've got 60 days to try it, 0 risk. If it doesn't blow you away, I'll refund every penny, no hassle. I'm putting my neck on the line here, because I know it works. 64,000 guys can't be wrong. Scroll down, click that link, and make it happen. Don't sleep on this. You heard my story. Smoke pulled me in and wouldn't let go. Don't let doubt keep you small. Head to the comments, click the link, and step into the guy you're meant to be. Do it now. Your bigger self is waiting. Scroll to the comments and click the link for Primal Grow Pro. Stocks are low, grab it while you can. Links in the comments. Click now to order Primal Grow Pro and unlock your true size. Don't miss out.